we have our Story 12 brocade.
The collage was the soft grays, and the off-whites, which reminded me of pearls. And you ladies, some of you probably remember the story like 7 or 8 years ago. What was it called? Winter.
I'm not sure.
That had all these things hanging on the long necklace.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. And we wanted to recreate something like this, but in a newer version.
Exactly. So Karen loved that necklace because it had those kind of pearls and dangle pieces. This is our interpretation of that for the season. And again, pressed metal pieces. And what I did is I combined different metal colors. So we have the black, the antique brass, and then the antique silver as well, with little pops of pearl in there to lighten it up. And I'll show you how beautifully that layers with the multi-row from Classics as well. Then we have, where's Sandy? She got this morning. She's talking to us and saying, and Stelny joined the conversation later. Wouldn't it be great to have white or black roses in the collection? I said, who knows? What I'm excited about with this rose in particular, so it's a black rose, but we have 3 metal colors in this rose. And that was something we experimented with and asked, could we do that? Conrad actually helped with that development. So our rose manufacturer said, okay, well, I don't know, I've never tried that before, and he did, and it worked. So we were able to combine these 3 different metal colors. For those Pittsburgh fans too, maybe a little shout out to you. But even, it's just such a classic, beautiful piece. We then have this piece, which is almost like wearing a little bouquet around your neck. I love these pressed metal flowers, and I wanted to incorporate them into the cup chain. So what we actually did is we found a technique where we could solder it onto a different element and then hand set it into the cup chain. So it really has that 3-dimensional effect to it. There is movement here, so if you have customers that are, they want it to lay flat and still, this may not be the piece for them, but that was intentional. It really has that very 3-dimensional look to it. And again, mixing those metal colors. So we have the black metal, the antique silver, and the antique brass. So really they can wear this with anything. The stones in between are greige. So greige is a beautiful, it's a mix of gray and beige. That's why it's greige. And then we also have these, again, gorgeous earrings. And I mentioned bridal earlier. This is another earring that I think would just be beautiful for brides. It's actually the same pressed metal element, and I just wanted to create that statement look by using 3 of the same element in a row.
It's also beautiful just with the bracelet that we had with the different pressed metal elements on a few trays earlier.
And Karen wanted to show you a couple. You can do a lot with this story with the Classics collection. And Sherry, I'm going to try not to. Okay. So, just to show you how gorgeous this combination is. Isn't that great?
Yeah, it really makes it pop.
And even without the long necklace, we're going to just lift that up for a second. You're doing a great job modeling. Isn't that great? And it's just that nice little cluster underneath. So again, whenever I design the collections, I always try to look for new elements that create new shapes, new layering shapes for your customers. I wanted to show...
Can you wear that doubled, that long necklace?
You can wear this doubled. And what I wanted to also show you is how beautiful it looks if we just add in. So taking our multi-row from the Classics. And it's just a really fun little mix and match look, exactly, element to that. And the roses too, you can take the roses from the Classics collection, the silver rose, and layer that with the black rose because of that silver in there as well. So, doubling up the roses is a beautiful way to wear it as well. So So thank you, Sherry.